My friends, what's going on? My name is Kai. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Okay, so, my friends, I've had a lot of thinking to do. There's going to be lots of announcements coming out over the summer. Yeah, there's going to be lots of announcements coming out over the summer. I'm gonna start looking into. Good morning, hey buddy, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna start looking into life for health insurance for that trip to see how expensive it'll be. Okay, so guys, what we're gonna do? I'm gonna play through this game. I'm gonna play through this game, and afterwards, I'll just. If I beat the whole game tonight in this sitting, I doubt I will.
Let's get on with
But if I
business.
do, I'm still up for streaming. I'll just play the arcade mode. Hoodlum, how are you feeling? So I have to protect the ski lodges. So, a little tip if you're playing this game, when you have to protect the lodges and stuff like that, just stay away from them. Just stay away from them. If you battle around, the cars will always come to attack you. So if you're battling around the objective that they're trying to destroy, they will destroy it. But if you just drive far away from that objective, you'll be fine. Hey, Flipside, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Always nice to see you. Oh, I got health. Alright. How are you feeling, buddy? How are you feeling? Okay.
That's right.
There we go.
Gridlock.
Boom.
Gridlock.
Boom. Twisted Metal Remaster looks weird, yeah. Oh.
Gridlock.
Not great, my body is sore, mild headache, gaming, chilling out. Hey, I'm glad you're gaming. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Isaac. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Okay. So, my friends, I am going to, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do. Tomorrow I have to write a letter, no, that's personal. Never mind. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff to do in my life. I really want to get into hospitality. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Oh wait, no, I have to protect this. Why don't you stream on Twitch and expand your audience? Because you can do YouTube. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I've been told to do that before, but I just don't know how to do that.
Gridlock. 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 Gridlock.
How did that not do any damage to it? What the hell? Yeah, I'll do that eventually. I'll do that eventually for sure, but right now I don't really I don't really know how to do that. Don't know how to do it right now. And I'd rather just focus on what I do know. If that makes any sense. Okay. When are you gonna send me video draft edit? I'm not gonna make it. Oh, speaking of that, I have my second video almost finished editing. And I'm filming another one tomorrow, like a shorter one tomorrow. So I'll get them sent over to you in the next couple days. I'll get them sent over to you in the next couple days because I'm filming a short video. I'm filming a short video like tomorrow when I wake up. So you heard about your paid service that does it? The paid service that edits your videos? Yeah, I'm sure. I'll be your editor for a membership, Red Dead Redemption. If I could buy you a membership, I would, man. I tried to originally, but then I found out that gifting memberships is random. And again, I'm not against playing that game. I just don't have the system. Alright.
Gridlock. Gridlock.
There we go.
Gridlock.
There we go.
Gridlock. Gridlock.
You know, I'm super excited to climb Mount Fuji. That is going to be very cool. I'm going to climb Mount Fuji, and that is going to be a very big goal for me. Big goal. What do you guys think? Climbing Mount Fuji? Lots of fun. You know what I think is pretty cool? Some people still have those old Blockbuster video game displays, like the ones that had like the consoles like in the like with the TV and everything. Very cool. Very cool. What is this thing doing? No, don't get that. Don't get that. Damn it. You can get it for PS4. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you could get it for PS4. Okay, well, I'll look into it. Oh no, I failed the objective. Great. Great. Hey, Dr. Johnny Bananas, what's going on? Linkus, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's the matter, Hoodlum?
Let's get on with the mission, hmm?
What's the matter, buddy? Okay. So, my friends, I feel so sad that I didn't make any videos in Toronto. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. Big wasted opportunity. But I'm not going to beat myself up too much. It happens. Okay.
Gridlock!
Yeah.
Gridlock! Gridlock!
You know what? When I was at the video game store, I noticed that all of the crappy games are getting really expensive. Like, N64 game prices are going up. A lot of them are going up. Even, like, I wanted to pick up a game called Tonic Trouble, and I figured that I could probably get it for, like, $10 because it sucks ass. Yeah, it's not a good game at all. So I thought I could get it for, you know, a relatively cheap price. And it was like $60. And I was pretty my mind was blown by that. My mind was blown by that. Oh no. What's going on? Today's school is 1 hour longer, but I get to skip the last lesson. But I have to do 2 hours of studying. Aw, shoot. Why is school an extra hour? Do you guys have like a presentation, or are you going on a field trip or something? Oh, I love Buck Bumble! And I love this theme song. Bumper to bumper to bumper to beep, bumper to buck. Yeah, that's a good one. Buck Bumble is great, but Buck Bumble is a game that I cannot beat. It's a game that I can't beat, and I really don't like not being able to beat a game on my channel. That game is awesome, though. If I found Buck Bumble for a good price, I would pick it up, but Buck Bumble's a rare game. It's like a mid-tier game when it comes to, like, N64 collecting. So you'll probably spend between 40 and 60 bucks on it. And that's rough, you know? But it is a really fun game. The problem is, like, it's Friday? Yeah. It is a really fun game, but the problem is the very last level of the game, is like a gauntlet maze that you have to go through. You have to go through, if you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. You have to go through the sewers, and you encounter every single enemy that you've encountered in the game, like one by one, you know? And you have to do this entire like maze gauntlet, and then after the gauntlet you have to fight the boss. You know, there's no checkpoints at all. The gauntlet takes a good, you know, 10-15 minutes to beat, because it's not an easy thing. Like, it's really tough. And then by the time you get to the boss, you have like no health, and there's no continues, and it's one of those games where I just can't beat it, because I'm not going to play a level for for 20 minutes and then get to a boss. Like, it's like in Mario, right? It's like in Mario, the level that we're stuck on in Mario, right? There's actually only 3 sections to that level, and then the Bowser boss, or the Koopa Kid boss, right? So relatively, it only takes about a minute to redo the entire level if you die, right? But I'm not going to redo 15-20 minutes of progress every time I die. It's not gonna happen. But I do love that game. You're sure 5 again? I would play any video game and I'd better enjoy emulating a 64 so much. When you were 5, you would enjoy doing that? Well, you know what? I was fucking around with DOS computers when I was pretty young. I was fucking around with DOS computers when I was young. There we go. Then I got into GTA. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, GTA is good, but I like to have a wide variety of games that I play. God, now I'm getting a headache. Now I'm getting a headache, Isaac. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, God. So if you shoot the windmills, it'll take out whatever car is highlighted, even if they're like across the map. Use those essential oils. Well, I can't get essential oils right now. I just need to drink a lot of water. I don't have any weapons. Shoot. So, guys, I put up a new video for members. Today. I went to Chinatown and bought some obviously fake Pokemon cards, and we opened those up, and we got just astonishing things. Don't have any chloroform on hand? No, I don't. I'm not a psychopath. Can you imagine having insomnia so bad that you just decide to huff chloroform every night when you go to bed? It's like, alright, well, time for bed. Just huff it, go to bed. That's the only way you can sleep. I bet you there are some people in this world that do that. I mean, people are weird. People do weird things. I wouldn't consider, Linkus, I wouldn't consider chloroform an intoxicant. I would consider it just like a blackout. You know what I mean? I guess, though, being intoxicated is just being poisoned, right? So, oh. Oh. I actually bet there are people that don't do that because chloroform can easily kill you. So what? So what? So many things in life can easily kill you, and people do it all the time. Don't be so naive, Isaac. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how explosive a meth lab is? And how uneducated, not uneducated, but like the people that are running, like the ones that are outside of like a dumpster or something, you know? So dangerous. I don't care. Not to mention the people in like Africa and those countries where you see them in the fields burning like copper wire and burning like computers and electronics and stuff like that. It just looks like a different planet. There's fires everywhere. There's black smoke everywhere. And people are walking around without shoes on. And it's like, yeah, obviously people do dangerous stuff. You're more likely to die in the shower than in a plane crash? Oh, well, yeah. Plane crashes don't really happen that often. You know what I mean? Plane crashes don't really happen that often. You hear about a plane crash, like, what, a couple times a year? You know that, like, at any given time, there's, like, over 2,000 planes flying around? Like, at any given time? So right now, there's over 2,000 planes flying around the Earth, right? And the amount of them that crash are very small. It's the easiest way, it's the safest way to travel, is flying. I spoke to people who used it on purpose, but they were crazy. That's nuts. Where would you even acquire chloroform? Like, I'm sure you can't go down to, like, the Shoppers Drug Mart and just order, like, oh, I can turn the resolution up. I'm sure you can't just go down to the Shoppers Drug Mart and get fucking chloroform. Give me 1 sec, guys. I need to get some water. Alright. Online shopping, they have to be shipped internationally, so all the times there's still... That's true, there are always, adult toys flying around. That's true. If you think about it, too, if you go to a really busy airport, like Toronto, XYZ, or like JFK or Tokyo, Haneda, or you know LAX. If you or Denver or anything like that, if you go to any of like the big airports, you're gonna be walking by like thousands of people, right? And with how you're gonna be walking by thousands of people with thousands of bags and thousands of pieces of luggage and stuff like that. And just mathematically, you definitely are walking past people that are drug smuggling and gold smuggling. Like you definitely, you don't know it. You know what I mean? But with the amount of people that are there and just the odds and math and everything like that, whenever you go, you are somebody that you saw is a drug smuggler. You did witness a drug smuggler. You probably will never remember them because obviously you don't remember random faces that you see. But just putting it out there. Also, like, when you're in a huge crowd, you gotta think, it has to be a really big crowd, but like, when I would be at Tokyo Station, right, there's like 50,000 people walking around inside Tokyo Station at like all times, you know? It's huge. And you got to imagine that you're probably walking around murderers. You know, you're probably walking around people who are just evil people. But you don't know. You're not gonna know either, right? But it's just simple math. I have 1 health. I need health. Oh, sweet Lord in heaven. Oh no, he's shooting at me. I need health. Oh, this is not good. How many bites does it take you to eat a White Castle slider? I've never had a White Castle slider, my man. I've never been anywhere in the States that has a White Castle. Or at least all of the places in the States that I have been to, I've never seen a White Castle before. I would like to try White Castle, but here in Canada, we call those... Oh no, White Castle just took over my White Castle just took over my stream. They heard that I was talking shit about their burgers. No, here in Canada we call those depression burgers because aren't those burgers the burgers that are it's a very, very thin amount of meat and it's done with like you poke like 5 holes in it and then there's a bunch of onions on it and then you steam the buns like on top of the onions and all of that. Isn't that like a White Castle burger? Oh no! Points itself. But yeah, I'd be down to try a depression burger. Or what's it called? A White Castle burger. You guys should try a Canadian burger though. You guys should definitely try a Canadian burger. You get an Alberta, you get like AAA Alberta beef. You make a burger out of that stuff. Hell yeah. It's hearty burger. Do you guys remember about... Hell yeah, I got him. Do you guys remember about 10, 15 years ago? I don't know if it was popular in America, but it was very popular here in Canada for like 2 or 3 years, and then everybody just came to the understanding that it tasted like garbage and it was way more expensive. Was bison burgers. Was that popular in America about 10, 15 years ago? I remember here in Canada, for some reason, just like, do you guys remember when the Beyond Meat burger came out? And every single restaurant was promoting, like every fast food restaurant was promoting that they had like the Beyond Meat burger and all of that. So we went through the same thing here in Canada, but with bison meat. I don't know if there was like a surplus of bison during those years. That's probably what happened. That's usually what happens. But I guess there was a surplus of bison, and for a good 2 or 3 years, everywhere you went to a burger place, there was always a bison burger, and the bison burger was always like $8 or $9 more expensive than the regular burger. Even though it was the same size, it was still like a 5-ounce patty or a 6-ounce patty. It was just bison, right? And I gotta tell you, bison burgers are the driest thing in the world. You have to cook bison well done, so you can't order you can't get like a medium rare burger. Also here in Canada you can't it's weird. It's awful. And then it was a big fad. It was a big fad with hipsters. And then I think people were just like, you know what? I'm sick of pretending that this bison tastes good. And then now, nobody sells a bison burger. It was a very bizarre time. Midwest didn't do the bison burger. I like Beyond Burgers. I'm not a massive meat eater. I've never had a like a Beyond Meat burger. I've never had a Beyond Meat burger. But I'm pretty sure I know what it would taste like. Probably not very good. Isn't it just black beans? Isn't that artificial meat like 90% black beans and then like spices and stuff like that and binder? Wendy's triple patty? Oh, don't mention Wendy's to me on my stream. Oh, Wendy's is awful. Wendy's is awful. No, I'm just joking, guys. Like whatever you like. Like whatever you like. Personally, I like Burger King, and I know that, like, according to, like, the internet, everybody hates Burger King. But I really enjoy Burger King. It reminds me of my childhood. My Oma was she came from Germany, like, after World War II, you know what I mean? Like, so, she was very frugal. She wasn't cheap. She just saved her money. And you know what? Because she saved her money, she could afford to send me to rehab and save my life. So, by her being frugal, she saved my life. So it's good to save money. What was I gonna say? She was very against, I told you guys that I grew up at my Oma's house during the weekends, until I was like 14 years old. Not once did we order food. Not one time did we order a pizza or anything like that, because it was unheard of, you know? Like, why would you spend money on a food order when we can make something, you know? So it just never happened. However, one thing that my Oma did love was the Whopper. So she would take us to Burger King. And that's where I have all my memories, because at that time, it was right when I was old enough to, like, actually start forming memories, you know, like memories that I can remember to this day. Because I think you can only start remembering things like after you're like 5 or 6 years old. Like for example, you can't remember something from when you were 2 years old. You can't. You might think you can, but you can't. It's impossible, you know? However, this was at the age where you start remembering things, and it was when Pokemon the first movie was coming out. And with Pokemon the first movie coming out, it was when Burger King did the big promotion that lasted like an entire year, and they had like 9 different sets of different Pokemon toys. Oh man. So whenever I'm in a Burger King and I taste the fries specifically, I'm immediately in that place in my mind. Guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna take just a quick break. I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Brian, people ask, how do you cope with being a disembodied brain? Just floating in a jar with no girls, no music, no car, no parties. It's not so bad, I say. I just play with my Game Boy. Till they all get here.
Dreamcast! Dreamcast!
また出たゼルダの伝説ゲームボーイでやっぱり出たこの度リンクがついたのはどこかの海の変な島こいつは夢か幻か島から全然出られない
どうしよう
ゲームボーイでどこでもゼルダゼルダの伝説夢を見る島出た
Who started it all? Bones Revenge, a smash hit sequel with more power and fatter bosses. The turbo chip game Ninja Spirit, the ninja action classic packed with fantastic graphics and bold backgrounds. And last but not least, Gate of Thunder, the outrageous intergalactic shoot 'em up with multiple levels of play. You'll also receive Turbo Force, the official CD magazine packed with facts, hints, news, and reviews of the hottest Super CD games and breakthrough CD technology. But it doesn't stop there. Turbo Duo includes a valuable coupon book with savings on Turbo Duo products totaling as much as $50.
これがスーパーガチャポンワールドだ。シミュレーション&アクションバトルスーパーファミコン SP ガンダム X
アクトレイダー
力、勇気、戦い、愛、平和
アクションとクリエーションの見事なる融合
スーパーファミコンゲーム
アクトレイダー
Hi, Rick Mail here. I don't know if you're like me, immensely rich, talented, handsome. Isn't it a bore? Well, I found the answer. Zelda Link's Awakening from Nintendo. You play a medieval elf named Link.
You travel through many worlds, meeting endless characters on your eternal adventures.
So hey, next time you're Rick Mail, why not try Zelda Link's Awakening? I think you'll like it.
Zelda, the novel and inexhaustible Nintendo.
Capcom.
ロックマン6史上最大の戦いファミコン用ソフトで新発売
Capcom.
Is here with 3D half pipe, 10 levels, a smoke and spin dash, a split screen so 2 can play it, and blast processor. Look up! I love these.
Dreamcast! Dreamcast!
来ないで私を
サイコドリームライオットメガステージバトルメガドライブドラゴンボール Z 武勇列伝 Now on sale。
もしも僕が悪魔でも友達でいてくれますか？
悪魔青春 RPG ペルソナアトラス。
Okay. Isaac, I'll have to take a look through my channel and send you that video I was talking about. I will have to take a look, because it'll take me a while. I don't mind GTA. I don't mind GTA. It's not my favorite, though. And Pokemon cards were wild. Oh my goodness, so silly. You open a pack of these fake Pokemon cards and there's like 9 hits inside of it. And they're all so flimsy. They're all so flimsy. You know what, though? I'm sure I can make a craft out of them or something. I'm sure I can make some kind of a craft out of them. You know what's the funniest thing in the world? People that are on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and they're saying they're offering secrets that the bank don't want you to know. They're saying that secrets that the bank doesn't want you to know, secrets that the fat cats in Washington don't want you to know about. That is so funny. People actually believe in this crap. People actually see an ad where a guy says, hey listen, sign up for my course for $120 a month. I'll invite you to my private Discord group where we talk about how manly we are and also share stock advice. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I like playing games in timeline order. So do I. You still have your cards from Gen 1? That's so cool. Are they in good condition? If they're in good condition, you should consider getting some of them graded. You know what I think is hilarious? There are people in this world that, like, fake their entire life. You know what I mean? And, like, this, like, I don't know too much about United States politics, but wasn't there, like, this Santos guy or Soros guy or, I don't know who he was, but George Soros or, I don't know, but he basically faked his entire resume, and now he's in jail for, like, fraud and stuff like that. But it blows my mind that there are people in this world that can, like, weasel their way into, like, high-level jobs, and just live, like, a completely fake life. Like, also, people that steal valor, you know what I mean? People that steal valor, but they really commit to it. You know what I mean? Like, they've been stealing valor since the Vietnam War started, you know? So they've been committed to their life for like 50 years, you know what I mean? How can people live like that? Well, it's got to be a mental illness, though, right? Like, I always wonder how people can do horrible things, you know? Like, what... I can't imagine many things that would drive me to, like, murder someone, you know? But for some people, the idea of, like, murdering someone is like, oh yeah, I'll do it on Friday. You know what I mean? Like in jail culture, right? Oh, you have to go jump this person in the yard tomorrow and stab them. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll do it at 4. You know what I mean? I the idea of this is so bizarre to me. The only way I could ever imagine doing that, and because it's so against my religion in like every way, but I'm pretty sure that in my religion I'm allowed to defend myself, right? So I can understand defending yourself and killing someone, but by nature, defending yourself means that you're not the one causing it. You know what I mean? But the idea of like thinking about and then going through with like all of these horrible crimes, I don't get it, man. But it's just mental illness, I guess. You guys know about those Reese Big Cups? The ones that are like a pound? They're like $8.99 at the gas station, and they're huge. I know those. I do know those. Your life is fake? How's your life fake? You have some really rare White Star Japan cards? Oh, that's so cool. You should send me a picture of them. I'm very interested in that. I'm not really too sure what White Star Japan cards are. I only got back into the hobby about a year ago. I got back into the hobby when Twilight Masquerade was the newest set. So I've only been collecting now for like 6 sets, or 5 sets. I bought 1 pack of Journey Together in Istanbul, but I promised myself that I wouldn't get any more Pokemon cards because I really want to save up for the trip. Because I've got a bad feeling that the trip is going to be a lot more than I estimated. So I really need to save. Because I completely forgot to include health insurance in my itinerary, or my budget. You guys know about those big Reese cups, right? Yes, I just said so. Your rare cards are Dragon Ball Z. Oh, cool. I got 1 pack of Digimon cards when I was in Toronto on the weekend. Very cool cards. Oh no, objective failed. Damn it. Okay.
Yeehaw! Here I come, hit.
Yeah, I pulled a pretty cool Digimon card. Actually, the Digimon card pack that I got, Digimon cards are cool because they're all holographic. You don't just get 1 holo per pack. All of the cards are holographic. And then you get like 1 special holographic per pack. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh god. You know what's also hilarious? A hilarious rabbit hole to fall down on? Shark Tank, or Dragon's Den, or any of those shows. You look up the worst pitches on those shows. That's always fun. I'm watching one right now, and the guy can barely speak, and it's hilarious. Well, I'm about to fit an entire one in my mouth. I'll be back. Oh, good lord. Okay, you know what you can do with those big Reese cups, eh? You can put them in the microwave and then eat them with a fork. Oh my lord, that's delicious. Alright, we gotta stay away from the hangars. Because if we're close to the hangars, they will destroy them. Oh, or maybe I'll destroy them. Oh, Lord. Okay. Come on. There we go. Why what? Okay, good stuff here. Good stuff here. This car's special is overpowered because it can hit you anywhere you are on the map. So when you're fighting against it, huge pain in the ass.
That's right.
Come on. Okay. Oh look, it's stuck. It's stuck in the oh. Oh god, here comes a oh god, I gotta get out of here. Oh lord. This is a classic for me. I usually play this game on Thanksgiving. But I wanted something just kind of familiar. Got a lot on my mind, so I wanted something kind of aimless. I emailed my old, I emailed one of my old bosses to see if I can get my position back, possibly, or a different position. Because I need to get something going. Oh god. Okay. I grew up in the 90s and still have all my card, games, toys, and books. That's so cool. I grew up in the 90s too. I'm lucky because I grew up through all of the 90s. Except for 1990. I was born in 91, so I got to go through all the 90s. However, I only started having memories in like 1997, 1998 kind of thing. But I like the 90s. Oh god, there's a plane after me. I have to do big groceries tomorrow. Big groceries tomorrow. There we go. You might have some rare stuff on you, Flipside. You might have some rare stuff on you. I wish I kept my cards from when I was young. Several years ago, I found a stack of cards from when I was young, and it had like a Hollow Machamp in it. It had a couple of rares in it. It had like a Kangaskhan, a non-hollow Kangaskhan. It had an Electrode, whatever the bigger Voltorb and Electrode, yeah. So, oh, I didn't meet the objective here. Shit. Yeah, but there's nothing rare there. There's nothing rare. And even a first edition Hollow Machamp in perfect condition is worth like $2 because it was the most. Excuse me. The Hollow Machamp was the most printed card, like ever, because it came in every single promotional package, and every single like dual deck had it, and any product that had any kind of bonus item, it was always the Machamp, like in the first gen, when base set came out. One of the first cards in my book is a Japanese Flareon. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I prefer Japanese cards. I prefer Japanese cards because I think the text suits it better. You know, it's a Japanese anime, so I think that having I don't really care what the attack is, you know. I'm a collector. I don't necessarily play. Sometimes I'll play like the mobile game, but I don't play in person. I don't play in person because I don't agree with the way that public I don't agree with the way that public tournaments are played. I don't think that it's right that if I go to my local game store and I join a Pokemon tournament, I don't think that it's right that they set me up with like a 12-year-old kid to play against, because that's how the like bracket turned out. You know, I think it's wildly inappropriate. So I don't play in public. If it was like an adult only event, I would. But that's the reason I stopped playing in the first place. Because I go to Friday Night Magic, right? And because it was Friday Night Magic, right, there'd be kids there at the start, but they'd eventually kind of fizzle out because it went until like 1 or 2 in the morning. So a lot of kids weren't staying the entire time. But I hated it because it's not like they had a group for the kids and a group for the adults. They just took everybody who signed up, put them in a randomized bracket, and then there you go. You know? I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that. All right. I even washed it down with some milk. That's really nice. When I went to the gas station to get some milk, usually in Canada, the gas station has the cheapest milk for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's like their selling point, you know? But milk is usually like $1 cheaper at the at like the convenience stores than it is at the grocery store. Which is a big opposite of what convenience store food usually is. So I prefer to get my milk at the convenience store, but recently in Canada, or at least here in Ontario, we started selling alcohol in like gas stations and convenience stores. And what has happened is these convenience stores that had like 10 fridges that were full of different energy drinks and different like because we're really multicultural here in Ontario. We have a lot of Indians here. We have a lot of I mean, Toronto's the most multicultural city in the world, right? So when you go to a convenience store, you'll see a lot of what's it called, like ethnic food varieties, you know what I mean? So all of these convenience stores, they used to have like 10 fridges that were full of like really unique drinks that you wouldn't see anywhere else, you know? And now 8 of those fridges are just full of alcohol. Hey, what's up, Matthew? I remember playing this in my childhood. That is an awesome, awesome thing. This is a big childhood game for me, too. Personally, my mom got me this game on Thanksgiving one year, and she got it so I would have something to do while, like, the adults had, like, their dinner party and cooked, like, the turkey and stuff like that. So every single year since I was a kid, on Thanksgiving, I have a tradition where I beat this entire game. I'm gonna probably beat this game tonight, too. I don't know how late I'll stay up, but I'm feeling good now. I'm having a nice time. My sleep schedule is all off anyway. But I'll be fine. You remember playing this in your childhood. Good stuff. Who's your favorite character? Maybe we'll have the same favorite character. Maybe we'll have the same favorite character. My favorite character, most people don't like it, but I like it a lot. So I forgot to read what I'm supposed to destroy. So I'm just gonna destroy everything. What was I supposed to destroy? Was it the hangars? No. Come on. I prefer this game to Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal 4 is my favorite Twisted Metal. Keep in mind, I've only played the PlayStation 1 Twisted Metal games. I've never played like Twisted Metal Black. I've heard that's the best one. Never played it. But out of the original ones, I way prefer this game because the original Twisted Metals were really fucking hard. Really hard. You're getting sleepy? All right, my man. Well, I hope you have a nice sleep. Feel free to think. What's up, my man? How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, what do I have to destroy here? Destroy the barns. go. Easy. So, my friends, I'm the first hiking trip that I'm doing this summer is happening within the next 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks, I'm keeping an eye on the weather, and whenever there's a like a full 5 or 6 day stretch of nighttime lows of at least 10 degrees, I'll be going on my hike down the abandoned train tracks. That will be very cool. There's gonna be bonfires. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I just have to make sure that the day that I leave and the day after, it's not raining. I don't mind if it's raining on like the 3rd day or like the 4th day, because at that point, I think what I'll probably do is I'll either, when I walk down this train track, it has to lead somewhere, right? I know Jeff knows where it leads to, but I don't want to know where it leads to, but it has to lead to like a town or a city. Most likely a city, you know what I mean? It has to. So what I was figuring is I would just hike until I get to the train yard of that city, and then just take a bus home, you know? But the other thing that I could do is, if I have a week's worth of food, so what I could do as well is I could just hike for 3 days in one direction, and then hike back for 3 days. Or what I could do is I could hike for 2 days in one direction, and then set up camp, and then stay a day just at the camp exploring the area around there. I'll figure it out. It'll be cool. It all depends on the weather, right? Like, I'm not going to be hiking through a rainstorm. If there's a rainstorm, then a lot of the vlog will be about chilling. But I realized that a good thing to bring, oh no. I realized that a good thing to bring, is a tarp. I should definitely bring a tarp with me. So, my friend, you lose. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Load up. Damn it. Go play some Doom, the new one. I don't have the system, man. Or for Isaac. The new Doom looks really cool. The new Doom looks very cool. Of course I missed it. Flip side, come tuck you in.
Lightning.
The shield is badass. The shield is very useful.
Lightning.
Tuck tuck. Tuck it.
Lightning.
Okay. I do tuck sometimes. Tuck it. You gotta tuck it and tape it. You know, some people... You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. But some people can do some crazy stuff with their stuff. They can do some crazy stuff with their stuff. Oh, there he goes. Tuck me into your bed, you pervert. Sure, Isaac. Well, I don't think that we were thinking about having somebody else tuck you. Although tucking is a hilarious word. Oh, guys. We gotta check up on Isaac. He's tucking again. That's such a funny word. So is tugging. So is tugging. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the show Reno 911. But there's this guy, his name's Terry, and he's always getting in trouble for being a male prostitute. And the cops go up to him and they're like, have you been offering tug jobs? And it was the first time I ever heard the word tug job, and it made me laugh so hard. Tug job. Have you been tugging in the bathroom, Terry? I did it. I did it. I'm not a pervert. I don't think anybody's a pervert here. I don't think anybody's a pervert here. We don't kink shame around here. As long as what you do isn't immorally wrong, then, you know, no worries. Okay. I'm hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:30. I think I have ravioli. Still giving you the side eye. Have you guys ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast? I know it's not too popular anymore because the guys have at least by now been exposed as complete jokes. But I saw this video the other day. I saw... What? Isaac? Oh, if you saw the anime, you would know I'm a perv. Well, let's keep our things to ourselves. But still, I don't think... Well, whatever. I'm not getting into that. Being in this thing is ridiculous. You always get blown up. Oh. There we go. Nailed it. What? Anime Queen's Blade? I don't know what you're talking about. Tuck job. Tucking. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh my. I don't know what that is. But I think everybody likes that. In Japan, when you go to the love hotels, in Japan, they have like a menu on the TV, and you can order like adult toys, and you can order like all the things that you would need. Like they're new, like they're not used or anything, but you can order all these things, and you can also order different cosplay, and there's like 30 or 40 different there's like 30 or 40 different outfits that you can choose from for the guy and the girl, you know? So if you want to go to a love hotel, hey Sunshine, what's up, buddy? Kai, I woke up to your voice. Oh, that's sweet. If you want to go to a love hotel and dress up like, I don't know, like Jesse and James from Team Rocket, they'll bring you up like a sexy outfit that's Jesse and James from Team Rocket. And it's absolutely hilarious. I love it. I love it. If you ever do have the opportunity to go to a love hotel, take advantage of it. Okay. How are you doing, Raider? Okay. Now that's some triple that'll make it double, absolutely. Absolutely. After I go to Japan the next time, I'm going to go back eventually, because the thing is, I don't believe in the idea of going somewhere and then being like, oh, I'll never be here again. You know what I mean? Like, I have to do this right now because I'll never be here again. You know what I mean? But life is about making things happen for yourself, you know? So if you want to be there again, then make an effort to do that. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, the very first time I ever went to Japan, I never thought I was going back. But I had an epiphany while I was there, and I decided to quit my job and break up with my girlfriend and, like, leave my entire life behind and move there, you know, just on a whim. But that's not what my plan was initially, right? But, where was I going with that? Oh, I forget now. Dang it! Oh, yeah. So the first time I was like, oh, I need to make sure that I go up to the tower and I need to do this because I'm never going to come back to Japan again. And then I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to Japan next month, you know? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enjoy Japan the next time I'm there. I'm going to definitely climb Mount Fuji, which will be really cool. But then I'll take like a 10-year break. Because Japan's like 20 years in the future. So if I decide to go in like the year like 2038, you know, it'll be so futuristic, it'll be unbelievable. Dude, I'm thirsty, I don't know what to do. What are you talking about? Just drink something. Get yourself a big glass of water. My favorite juice is lemonade. Get yourself some juice. Oh, you want to know one of the best non-alcoholic drinks that I've ever discovered? So what you do is you get apple juice. Drink water. Just again, life is a prison. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Not my best moment. What's the matter, Raider? What's the matter? Is something wrong? I don't want you to be sad or anything. What's the matter, my friend? Talk to me. Oh, God. Oh, if you want to try a really good drink, you get apple juice, right? But not the good quality apple juice, like not like the stuff that's like $8 a bottle. You just get like the regular, like concentrated apple juice, like just the normal stuff, the cheap stuff, the Allens, you know. You get that, and then you mix in, you mix one lemon into it. So if you get like a can of apple juice, mix one lemon's worth of juice into it. Oh my God, it tastes like candy. It's so good. Damn it! Do you know what's wrong with my channel? I just feel lonely lately. I feel like my channel is dying. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Well, why do you feel like your channel's dying? Are you losing like a bunch of memberships? Or is your views down, you know? My views are wildly different throughout the year. Like, in January and February, my views were like this, and then in March, my views were like this, you know? So, it might just be like that time of year. It might be that time of year. I hope you work everything out, Isaac. I hope you work everything out. I understand that feeling, though, Cosmos. I understand that feeling. I took a look at Social Blade the other day. I took a look at Social Blade the other day, and it said that in 1 year, my channel is going to go through a significant decrease. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fudge do you know? You know what I mean? But at the same time, Social Blade says that I make $1,800 a month on YouTube. So you can't really take what Social Blade says. You got to take it with a grain of salt. But it kind of bummed me out because I'm like, what the fuck? Why would it say this? Some membership, yeah, the views and likes decreasing, because back then I used to get 100 something views, 200, 300 if I'm lucky. No, it's below 100. Well, you know, buddy, it might just be the game that you're playing. When I do Sega streams, like if you go to my my playlist for SL Gaming Live, it'll have like all of my live streams, right? And I've done like 800 or 900 of them, right? Not a single one of them has over 400 views, right? And the highest rated ones, like the top 10, are all the Sega, when I play Sega. Like the entire top, you can see it for yourself. You just need to go look at the most popular, right? But all of them are Sega. Sometimes I'll play a game and I'll get 10 views, you know? But then sometimes I'll play a game like Mortal Kombat the other day. We were playing Mortal Kombat and there was 19 people in the that were watching, you know? So might just be the game that you're playing. Might just be the game that you're playing. I'm gonna be slightly rebranding my channel. I'm gonna be slightly rebranding my channel in July. Why don't you consider like rebranding your thumbnails? I'm not expecting to say the whole agreement because that's unreasonable, but for people to say hi, bye, most immediately to the point, it doesn't count as a view. That's what's killing a channel. Do you have that happen a lot? Hey, what's up, Crikey? Hey, Richard, what's up, buddy? I can't post a link here. I'm not a mod. You're not allowed to post links unless you're a mod? Here. Okay, give me a sec. Raider, I'll make you a mod. You're special to me, so I'll make you a mod. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Actually, Raider, you're going in a timeout. That's so funny. You're on a timeout, Raider. So silly. Yeah, I was hoping we continue the Mario trial. Taking a break from it. Yeah, I just need to take a break from it for a couple days to get my mind clear of it. Um, the other day I the other day I uh the other day I lost at it 56 times in a row, and it was just infuriating, so I couldn't go anymore. All right, Raider, I made you I put you on a timeout uh just as a joke, obviously. I only put you on a timeout for 10 seconds, but yeah, Raider, you should be a moderator now. You should be a moderator now. Guys, give me a minute. I'm just gonna use the washroom, and possibly look for a snack. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64が3月14日から 16,800円になります。By Edison さあ今始まる新たなボンバー伝説 3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発任天堂64で登場バクボンバーマン
Bomberman, Bomberman, mass destruction across the land. Makes a bomb any size, and he's yours to customize. Oh yeah, your very own Bomberman. Cross his path, you'll explode in the brand new adventure mode. Shifting levels to explore on Nintendo 64. Look out, it's the new Bomberman.
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場チョロ Q 64転がり回れコースを作れ4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース宝チョロ Q 64ついてるよ
I'm back. I found a bag of cheese and I found a can of ravioli. So hell yeah, that's what I'm having. I didn't want to admit that I had 9 cans of ravioli, Rick. So silly. Alright, what's up? How dare you, Kai? I thought you loved me. You need to be you need to be put on timeout for a minute. Let that be a lesson, all you nuts. I don't blame you. Hope everyone's good. Can you make this account a mod for me? Yeah? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, I heard of a new American cryptid that I've never heard of before. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Oh shit. What was it called? It was called like Dog Squatch or something stupid. Oh. Here. Oh shit. What was it called? Put user add moderator. Alright, there you go. Yeah, it's okay for you to drop your link for sure. What was it called? It was called the, like, Wisconsin Dog Man or something. Something really stupid. I don't know what it is. Yeah. If you guys want to promote your channels, you're more than welcome. I can give you a shout out to, I can give you a shout out to in my community page. How's it going? Kai, you just like Kai Jelly. Oh my goodness. Calm down, everyone. I'm a Christian man. Calm down, everyone. I'm Christian. Calm down, I'm still waking up. I really like that I have some fans in Europe and some fans in North America, so I can always have somebody around. It's a really good feeling. Really good feeling. Thank you. Thank you. You guys mean the world to me. Okay. Okay. $7 a.m. here. You're awake. It's 2 a.m. here. It's 2 a.m. here. Or where I am, it's 1:59. I saw the stupidest video that I've ever seen. Well, maybe that's a little dramatic, but I saw this ridiculous video on Facebook today when I was doom scrolling, and this guy has the audacity to give you the worst airport advice that you've ever heard of. So, you want to hear this stupid travel hack? You want to hear the stupidest thing that you've ever heard in your entire life? Okay, so this guy says, you know how you're not allowed to bring a water bottle through security at the airport? Well, you know what you are allowed to bring through? Coconuts. So, next time you're on vacation, bring a few coconuts in your carry-on baggage. And then that way, you'll be able to bring them through security and have coconut water. Is that not the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your life? First of all, how are you going to open the coconut? You can't just crack a coconut open. You're not opening a coconut without a tool. You know what I mean? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. You're better than me, doing better than me. I've only got 224 subs. Guys, we don't judge people by their sub count here. We don't judge people by their sub count here. Everybody here who creates content is a YouTuber, whether they're getting paid or not. You know, we're all in this together. Keep in mind, I have 10,000 subs, and I live in government housing, and I'm on food stamps. You know? It's not like having a shitload of subs will immediately make your, it's not like it'll immediately make your life a lot easier. Yeah, I just don't think I'm better than anyone just because my sub numbers are higher. We're all good content creators. Yeah, we're all on the same team. We're all on the same team. You know, like, when you look at a baseball team, there's people on the team that make, like, $100,000, and then there's people on the team that make, like, $40 million a year, you know? But they're all part of the team, and every person on the team contributes to whether the team wins or not, you know? Oftentimes when those big number players get injured, the smaller players come up and shine. You know what I mean? So just because somebody makes 40 million or makes 20,000 doesn't mean you're like better than it. You're planning on beating Doom tomorrow. Very cool. Cosmos is wonderful. You're all wonderful. You all have a special... You all have different special places in my heart. Each one of you has a My heart is like an apartment building, and all of you have a room, and each room is decorated very differently. You know? But you guys all have you guys all have a very special place in my heart. And when I think of, like, my friends, I think of you guys. You know, obviously I have some real-life friends, but you guys know that I have really bad social anxiety. I really don't like hanging out in public. I don't really like hanging out with people. Yeah, I don't really like that. You know, so when I think of my friends, I think of you guys. But I'm Sunshine Kai. Yes. Cosmos is my little sunshine. Cosmos is my little sunshine. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I need to get cold in my room so I can sleep faster. I also like to sleep in the cold. You know what I do, though? It's been helping me with my anxiety and, like, falling asleep a little bit easier. What I do is, you guys see my bed there, and I sleep on a single mattress. It's just an air mattress, but I still have my, my comforter from my queen mattress, so half of it hangs off of the side of the bed. So what I started doing is I started tucking in the long side against the wall, so it's like always tucked in to the one side, and I put all my pillows there, and then I kind of hide underneath everything when I go to bed. When you look up at the sun, you think of me. It's true. Okay. Keep getting my ass kicked in this level. Oh, hey! Oh my goodness, that's so kind of you. Buddy! Buddy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me reach my nightly goal. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Pound it. Very kind of you. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know I have decided the contest for the giveaway for the gift box from the Istanbul vlog is coming out the next couple weeks. Not couple weeks, it's coming out the next 8 days. In 8 days, we're going to be doing the draw for the gift box from Istanbul. Here, I'll show you some of the stuff that's in it. Do I have it handy? Do I have it handy? Oh, shoot. I don't have it handy right now. But that draw is going to be on June 1st. Every member of the channel gets an entry into that. And if you've been a member for multiple months, you get bonus entries into that. So that's going to be the giveaway for the beginning of the month. But I'm doing another giveaway. It's going to be a I have a collector's edition of Metal Gear that I'm going to be giving away, and I'm also going to throw in a game from my collection, like one of my favorite games. And the way that I'm going to do that draw is for every $1 donated, you'll get one entry into the draw. That's what I'll do. So I know when I look at my analytics and stuff, I can see everybody who donated and how much they donated. So for every $1 you get one entry. And that's what I'm going to do. And then at the end of the month, there's going to be a video game box giveaway. Yes, video game box giveaway. It's going to include a Game Boy game that is unbelievably rare and unique. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to have some good stuff in there. And of course, the shipping on it's like free. The shipping on it's on me. If you win it, then I'll ship it to you at my cost, at my own cost. I get paid until the 4th, and now the 9th. You get paid weekly? That's lucky. I've never had a job where I got paid weekly. Yeah, so all donations count in June. That's what I'm going to do for the June giveaway. And then I have another giveaway for... We're going to be doing a giveaway once a month all summer long. We're going to be doing it once a month all summer long. I have a great idea for I have some great ideas. I got some great ideas. Self-employed gardener. Oh, that's really cool. I used to work in a garden center. One year when I was working in the garden center, I got stung 17 times in the season. I got stung by bees or wasps or hornets 17 times. It was awful. You know what it was? It was because I would get there early in the morning. I'd get there early in the morning in the summer, and the bees... Sorry guys, my OBS keeps disconnecting. We're having like a thunderstorm outside. So, oh my! We're having a thunderstorm outside, so if the stream just disconnects somehow, I will be back. I will be back. No! Look at this nonsense. Oh no, please be health. Oh, there's a shield there. There's a shield there. No! Oh, dang it. Marmite? Oh no, not Marmite. Marmite's nasty. Marmite's nasty, man. I had Vegemite one time, and, oh god, it was awful. You know what, though? I had, when I was living in Japan, I accidentally bought, like, a Vegemite tea. Like, it was a hot tea, and it was, like, made with Vegemite, and, it was by far, without a shadow of a doubt, the grossest thing that I've ever drank. The grossest thing that I've ever drank. Not even close. It was a Vegemite tea. But I couldn't read the label, right? It just looked like a nice tea. Oh, come on with the shield. Oh, damn it. Marmite and cheese? Oh, gross. Gross. Okay, when I eat Chef Boyardee, whenever I eat canned food, I don't heat it up. I don't heat up canned food. Like stew. The only canned food that I heat up is soup. But, if I'm just eating a ravioli, I just sprinkle some cheese on there and then just eat it like that. Ravioli, yum yum yum. Yeah, ravioli's good. Ravioli's good. I prefer the beefaroni though. I prefer the beefaroni. Okay. You know what I think is funny? Why do people think that setting up a tent is hard? Like, you'll see sometimes, like, videos of, like, when I was doing my research for my hikes, right? I was looking up, what the best tent would be for my backpacking, right? So I was watching a bunch of reviews of, these different tents. And every single fucking, review would say, oh, the tent is very easy to set up. And it's like, yeah, no shit. It's a tent. What do you mean it's easy to set up? What tent is hard to set up? God, I hate it. It's like saying, buy our toothpaste, it cleans your teeth. It's like, yeah, obviously it cleans your teeth. That's what it does. Kai, one day you should show us your gaming collection. Here, give me one sec. If you want to see every single game I own, I can show you this. Okay. Okay, so there's my price charting. There's my entire collection in like an actual list. Um, and then if I do this, here we go. All right, and then here I did a video. Of my game collection here. It is 6 months old though, so I should make a new one. I should make a new one because I've added some really rare things into my collection. Like the Hello Kitty Game Boy. I never knew that you could drive into this thing. Yeah, I managed to find the Hello Kitty Game Boy. I didn't even know the thing existed. And I already have a pretty significant offer for it from one of my friends in Japan. I did a lot of networking when I was in Japan last time, so I got to know a lot of the. I got to know a lot of the what's it called, the shop owners. So I have their emails, and then I'll whenever I find unique stuff, I always email them first. Like, for example, if I bring a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day to Japan, it's immediately worth $300 or $400. And I can buy it here for $129. So I'll definitely be picking up, like, a few copies of that game before I go next time. Oh, God. Dude, they're making a Britney Spears skate decks. They'll put anything on a skateboard deck. They'll put anything on a skateboard deck. When I was young, I used to skate exclusively Dark Star decks. That was my brand. I skated Dark Star decks, Speed Demon wheels, Reds bearings. What kind of trucks did I use? I think they were called Crooks? I don't really remember the trucks. I tried a few. I was just about to say World Industries. Before World Industries got bought out by like Walmart, I really liked World Industries, but I found that they broke too easily. Back when I was young, my mom would only buy me 2 decks a year. She'd buy me like 2 decks at the start of the summer because like she knew that one of them would break, right? And me and my friends used to like take the bus like down to the city to go skating and stuff. So if we went all the way down to the city and then broke our skateboard on like the first trick we did, it'd be ruined, right? But that was it. She'd buy me 2, and then if I broke any more, I had to get it myself. So there was like maybe like a 2 summer period where I just tried a lot of different decks. So I never liked Birdhouse because Birdhouse was always the Birdhouse decks were always really wide. Or at least the Birdhouse decks that I came into were always wide. I always liked the thinnest deck that you could get. Like the least wide. I didn't like wide decks at all. Because I didn't do vert stuff, I did flip stuff. But I liked World Industries a lot. But the thing is, I liked the designs more than the actual construction. I liked, Blind. I liked Blind for a while. I liked Girl for a while. Toy Machine wasn't bad. I think I've tried all the major brands, but my favorite by far was Dark Star. Come on! Come on! There. There, I did it! Finally. Britney Spears. I hope she's doing well. You guys ever see Amanda Bynes lately? Amanda Bynes will sometimes pop up on like TMZ and shit. And I'm glad that she's like sober now and she's getting her life together. But that does not excuse the eyebrows that she's rocking. And trust me, I know all about having stupid eyebrows. I developed a nervous tic where I pull my eyebrow hair out of my face. I don't know why. I don't know how it started. But I started this nervous tic where I pull my eyebrow hair out. So now I have like a whole space here that doesn't have any hair. I don't shave this. This is just me pulling it out. You know? Amanda, please. Yeah, she's got some pretty wacky eyebrows going on. And the thing that I don't understand, like, I'm not gonna make fun of somebody for things that they can't change about themselves, right? but those eyebrows are just painted on, you know? They're just painted on. So do a different design. Like, just do a different design.
Since you show no intelligent line.
It's a hard tat on her face. Yeah. She's seen better days. But you know what? I've been, like, some of the girls that I went to high school with, look like they're 50 years old now. Like, I went on a date the other day, and the girl was 31, so a few years younger than me, and I thought she was 45 years old. You know, so some people don't, like, white people don't age very gracefully. You know, white people, there's not many people that age gracefully, and white people definitely aren't that either. I'm not a fan of the Spears family. I remember when her sister in Zoe 101 who made one of the main characters. Oh, really? Nowadays they can't stand each other. Yeah, I never really kept up with any Britney Spears news, to be honest with you. I don't really know too much about her. I don't know too much about Britney Spears. I never found Britney Spears attractive. I always felt like, do you ever see somebody and you know that they smell bad? Like, do you ever see a picture of somebody and you know that they just stink? You don't even need to be in the room with them. Like, like, for example, I cannot look at a picture of, Cardi B or Nicki Minaj without imagining how bad they smell, you know? And that's always been a thing with me, like, ever since I was, like, a kid. Yeah, I've just always thought that Britney Spears would smell really bad if you actually met her. And that's, like, my #1 biggest turn-off. Smelling bad. Like, you can be, like, a 2, and if you smell really nice, I will be much more attracted than if you're an 8 and you stink, you know? Nor the right mind would think Britney Spears is attractive. That's odd, Kai. I don't think that's odd. I think that's a pretty normal phenomenon. Like, if you look at some YouTube comments, like when you see cringe videos, you see a lot of people comment that they can smell the room or that they can smell the environment that they're in. I think it's a pretty common thing. I don't know. I'm just really sensitive to smell. Like, I have like 3 or 4 baths a day. I'm lucky I don't have to pay for hydro. But, yeah, I have like several baths a day. I'm very, very self-conscious about bad smell, and yeah, it drives me nuts. Angelina Jolie, for example, that's a beautiful woman. But she's alright. She's alright. She's not exactly my type. She's not exactly my type when it comes to, like, celebrity stuff. I really don't get too involved in celebrity stuff. She fell off after Tomb Raider. I never saw the Tomb Raider movies. Yeah, I do know that. I do know that. You never seen the Tomb Raider movies? Yeah, I have a really hard time watching movies because I have such bad ADHD. So it's really hard for me to concentrate on something as long as a movie. Like I was saying, when it was my birthday, me and my buddy went to a movie. We went and saw Until Dawn. And it was the first movie that I've been to in like 5 years. And I was excited to tell you guys that I only got up and walked around twice. You know, that's a huge accomplishment for me. So I just can't really... I've just never really been a movie person because I can't sit still. It's the same reason I take a break like every 45 minutes or so. Because I just need to get up and do something. Why isn't my attack working? What is this? There it goes. There it goes. Oh, true. Copy and paste, eh? That's not good. Here we go.
That's right.
Okay. So, my friends, thank you for being with me. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being a part of my life, you guys. You don't know how much it means to me. You don't know how much it means to me. You know what I think I'm gonna do, because I think it would mean more. I'm gonna write a handwritten thank you note for everybody and post it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I appreciate you guys. There we go. Okay. I like Andrew Lincoln myself. I don't know who that is. Was that the president that got shot in the subway system? You know the famous president Andrew Lincoln? Rick from The Walking Dead. If that's the game I'm thinking of, then holy shit, it's one of my childhood games. Hey, Sexy, what's up, buddy? What, Vigilante 8? Vigilante 8's awesome, man. Very fun. Very fun game. Fun game. My friends. Okay. So, if you have any challenges for me during my hiking trip, please let me know. I would love to do some challenges. It'll definitely give me some extra content, and it'll give me something to do while I'm out there. So, if you guys can think of any challenges that you'd like to see me do while I'm out exploring in the wild on my own, please let me know. Also currently trying to decide how to plot point, but that's not the time. Oh, I hear ya. It must be hard, doing all of that. Like, I have concepts for, the movie that I want to make. I have concepts, but I don't have a script. I don't have a screenplay. I don't have anything like that. And I'm absolutely dreading writing a screenplay because I don't know how to fucking write a screenplay. But if I'm gonna make a movie, I'm gonna have to write a screenplay. I guess I could always get help with it, but... Okay. Alright, nailed it. Okay. Alright, I can get him here. I got him. Oh, he's got a shield! For God's sake! Hard to decide, yeah. Oh, I have to protect this stuff. Oh no. There I go. There I go. Alright, where's this guy? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on, why isn't this special working? Oh my lord, all of a sudden the special's not working. Well, I did it. Well, I did it. Alright. I've done it. Protect the Indian village. Hey, Bax, what's going on? What's going on, Bax? How are you feeling, buddy? How are you feeling? Are you feel? Ow, my eye! Are you feeling a bit better? I know that you, weren't feeling that great the other day. How are you feeling, buddy? How are you feeling? What's ow! What's going on with my eye? I'm just having a can of ravioli. Oh, something in my eyeball. Ugh. Okay. Still pretty sick, but better. Aw, shoes. That's not good. I don't want you to be sick. I think Isaac's getting sick, too. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the Chef Boyardee. It's not very good, but at the same time, it's not very bad either. It's like McDonald's. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I hope you get better, Bax. Have you, played your Sailor Moon games yet? Have you made, any progress in your games? Yeah, this game's so classic. Oh, yes, RE4. Yes. You're not streaming right now, are you? If you're streaming now, I'll put my second screen on your stream. Have you guys ever seen what the very first vacuum cleaners look like? They're absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. You ever play Zen Pinball, Kai? Never heard of it. I love pinball, though. I love pinball. I play Pokemon pinball like 3 or 4 times a week. 3 or 4 times a week. My voice just changed there for a second. Yeah, Zen Pinball is amazing. What system is it for? I've never heard of it before. Sounds cool. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. Me and my friends. Such a lucky guy. Such a lucky guy. Happy lucky guy. Happy lucky guy. I'm gonna be playing Turok 2 next month at some point. You gotta look at it. It has Marvel Tales, Star Wars, Alien vs. Predator. Okay, what's it for? It's on your phone? Oh, stream tonight. Hard time sleeping, yeah. How can you play a pinball game on your phone? Like, without, like, actual buttons to press. I'll search it up on the Switch. I'll search it up on the Switch. I know there's a bunch of pinball games for the Switch. Oh, there it goes. There we go. It works very well as a phone game. There's a pinball RPG from the Famicom Switch. It's fun. Is it really? Pinball RPG? That sounds awesome. What's it called? What's it called? I've never heard of it. Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here, man. Okay. I'm surprised I haven't added you on the Switch by now. It's called Pinball Quest. Okay. Because I know that there was one where it came with like 2 tables and then you could buy like other tables. I remember playing that one because it had like the Friday the 13th tables. And before I started playing that, I had no idea that pinball was like an actual game. Like some of them were just high score games, but some of them actually had like objectives and stuff. Like in the Nightmare on Elm Street game. Like in the Nightmare on Elm Street pinball game, you have to go through like 6 different nightmares by going down different paths in a certain order and stuff. I never knew that about pinball. I thought pinball was just a hit the ball until you can't hit it anymore and get as many points in the meantime. You know, I didn't know that there was an actual objective to it. So pretty cool. I've never really heard of game sharing on the Switch. Damn it. I like how this guy's special is a bunch of bees come and attack you. Want to buy a pinball machine one day? Well, you know, Arcade 1-Up makes pinball machine, like virtual pinball machines. Like, it's got the buttons. It's got, like, the buttons for the bumpers and stuff. But, like, the screen is all digital. They look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. They're a couple $100, but they're pretty cool. A real pinball machine would be a huge pain in the ass to own. Unless it was like a brand new pinball machine. But those things, fixing up one of those things can be as complicated as like fixing a car. Texas Pinball Convention where they pack a huge hotel room with... Oh, really? That's so cool. Oh, that would be so cool, Bex. Alright. My friends. You know what I don't understand? How can break dancers spin on their head? How can a break dancer spin on their head and not break their neck or their skull? Like when I was in New York City, making my vlogs and stuff, there was a guy doing a head spin on concrete. He was wearing like a beanie, but he was still doing it on concrete. Oh, by the way, guys, I upped my weights at the gym. I'm trying to maximize my pump. Oh God. I understood the next drag. No, it's so confusing to me. It's so confusing to me. Van wreck totally. All right. There we go. There we go. My friends, always so nice hanging out with you. I'm gonna play Just Cause tomorrow. I gotta get the PlayStation hooked up. That'll be good stuff. That'll be good stuff. Alright. Bex, when I was in Toronto, I picked up, let me show you these. These are so cool. I picked up these, like, I picked up these trading cards. They're not really trading cards, but they're sold in like trading card packs, right? But they're this company called Cybercell, and what they do is they make these cards and they put like an animation cell. Oh, they put like an animation cell in it. Like an animation cell that you would use in like the cartoon. It's kind of hard to show on camera, but they're really neat. They're really neat, and they're really nicely designed, and yeah, they're really cool. Very neat. I bought a few packs of them and got some good stuff. I also got a pack of Digimon cards, and it was really cool. It was really cool. I was asked if I'm good in bed, and I told them not really. I barely get 3 hours of sleep. Are you good in bed? Fuck no. I don't think that you can ask somebody if they're good in bed. I think you can only ask people that they've slept with if they're good in bed. You know what I mean? I'm sure many men out there think that they're an absolute Adonis. And I bet a lot of them have never even, you know. I don't want to get too graphic on the street. But I promise a lot of people have been faking it for them. But they're macho men, right? Like, they're obviously sex gods. But no. Oh no. You know what drives me nuts? When you're watching a cooking show, like a cooking show with like a judge, right? Like fucking Beat Bobby Flay or something. And it comes down to like the 3 chefs presenting their dish, right? And you know that one of them's gonna get eliminated. And they fucking talk about this goddamn dish like they're curing cancer. They're like, oh, I really hope that the judge likes my dish. I really hope he likes my dish. Oh God, I put my whole heart into it. I put my soul into it. Into this chicken breast. I put my soul into it. Oh, do you do any volunteering? Do you help your community at all? No. Oh, so you put your soul in a chicken breast? but you don't put your soul in like helping other people. And I'm not saying that you have to help other people. I'm just saying that these cooking shows are so dramatic. And it's like if this guy's chicken breast is the slightest bit dry, his entire world and livelihood will come crashing down. It's pathetic. It's like, buddy, you're on a show called Beat Bobby Flay, okay? I don't think that potential employers are looking at this episode of TV and being like, you know what? I don't think that I should hire this man. He was on TV. He was clearly good enough to get on TV, but look, fuck it. It'd be better if I got 9 hours of sleep every night, right? Get 6 hours of sleep every night, you'll be a much happier person. Get 6 hours of sleep a night, you'll be a happier person. By the end of the month, you'll have like an extra 2 days of time. You'll have like an extra 2 days of time to finish things. I know a lot of people say that you're supposed to sleep for 8 hours a day, but to those people, I would just suggest that you sleep faster. I put my butt in my gaming chair. Oh, good lord. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say I put my gaming chair up my butt. That would have been a very different conversation. That would have been a very different conversation. Sleep faster, that's funny. It's true. That's my best advice. That's my best advice. Ever since I started taking magnesium citrate before bed, I've been having the deepest sleeps. I've never heard of that. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try that. I have a horrible time sleeping. That's why I'm up right now at 3 a.m. playing video games. If I had a good sleep schedule, I wouldn't be up playing video games at 3 a.m. online. Bro, you're making me laugh right now. Good. I'm glad that I can entertain you. Oh no. Yes, when I quit drinking, I was reading Magnesium's Good Steak. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Where do you get something like that? Like, do you have to go to like a specific like health food store? Or can you just get it at like the drugstore? The problem is I can't take melatonin because if you're prone to having nightmares and you take melatonin, it'll make your nightmares like 100 times worse. Melatonin can make your dreams very lucid and vivid. So if you normally have like positive dreams and you take that stuff, you probably won't have a big deal. But if you're someone like me, it'll just exacerbate your nightmares. I took I took the first time I ever went to Japan. I bought a bottle of Z-Quil to bring with me for the flight, and I didn't know that Z-Quil was just melatonin. Like, I thought Z-Quil was like a chemical, like a pharmaceutical, right? But it's just melatonin. And I took 2 of those Z-Quil on the melatonin gave me the most vivid dreams ever. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even like it feel rested when I woke up. Yeah, absolutely. It makes your dreams very, very vivid. So if you have nightmares, it makes them fucking awful. And I took this melatonin on the plane, and I have night terrors. So sometimes I'll wake up like screaming, or I'll be screaming in my sleep. And yeah, I woke up on the plane just screaming in my chair. Could you imagine? Keep in mind I was traveling alone. Could you imagine what the person sitting next to me thought? So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Can you imagine how awkward that was? I was just, yeah, I totally understand that, man. I totally understand that. Oh, this character is slow. See, the thing is with my nightmares, every night I have one of those vivid dreams that like you're kind of in control of and you know that you're dreaming. I have those every night. So that's it's unbelievably frustrating because my dreams are so vivid that there are like towns and cities and campgrounds and hospitals and like regular places that I go to, just like the grocery store in my town here, or just like how I go to the gym here, or I go to get my sister's dog. Like these places that I go to in my dreams are so familiar to me, and I'm so aware of it that it's almost like I'm entering just a different world, and it's awful. It's awful because 95%, oh my god, I've never been up here before. 95% of the time, I'm having a nightmare. Very rarely is it a good dream. I'd say once a month it's a good dream. I try to explore my dream world and try to fly. We'll get old, I wish I was... Yeah, no, I hear ya. Do you guys ever have the dream where you can jump really high, but you're like floating? It's kind of like you're on the moon or something. Like you can jump like a really, really far distance, but it's almost like you're in slow motion. But sometimes you jump and you jump a little higher than you thought you would, so you get that feeling of, oh shit, I'm too high. Do you guys ever have that dream? Where you can just jump like 30 feet in the air? I have that dream often. Damn it. Oh no. No! Damn it! Lately I've been having a dream, like a recurring dream, where, I get injured in some way. Like I'm out exploring, like hiking and stuff like that, and I get injured in some way, and I have to be like airlifted out with like the helicopter kind of thing. I have to be airlifted out, and instead of putting me on the helicopter, they hang me on like I'm still in the stretcher. I'm still in the stretcher, and I can't move because I'm like stretched into it, you know. I can't move, and then what they do is they hang me on the wing of the helicopter. They don't put me inside the helicopter. They just attach the the stretcher by like a couple hooks to the wing of the helicopter, and then they just take off. So I'm sitting there in a fucking hospital bed like this, not being able to move, like hundreds and hundreds of feet in the air, just flying around like this every time the thing changes. And not only that, but like a foot away from where my feet are is the propeller of the plane, like a death trap staring at me. Do you ever have sleep paralysis? Yes, I do. It's awful. It's awful. Okay. Boom. It really felt like two hands were holding my wrist down. The more I struggled, the worse it got. I would have, like, this sleep demon that would be at the end of my bed. Yeah, I would have this sleep demon that would be at the end of my bed. The only way that I can describe it is like, have you ever seen the movie The Grudge? Have you ever seen the movie The Grudge? There's a little kid in that movie. And he's all spooky. And that's the best way I can describe it. But basically, sometimes I'll get it, and what'll happen is I'll be looking at like my feet, like down at the end of my bed, and then I'll see like from the darkness, I'll see like this little face kind of pop up and then just stare at me, and then I'll stare at it, right? But it'll bring its eyes like out to here, right? And I'll be staring at it the whole time, and then I'll look away from it for a moment, right? And then when I look back, it's like this, and then I'll stare at it for like what seems like forever, and then I'll look away from it, and then it'll be like the full. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Yeah, not fun. That's the little brother. It's spooky is what it is. Okay. Come on. Yeah. I've had troubles with my sleep ever since I got sober. Oh, was that another healing? Oh, hell yeah, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. This finishing move that Dave has is the same. The kid ghost sounds so unsettling. It is unsettling. It's very unsettling. It's very unsettling. Every time I look away, it gets closer, even if I only look away for like half a second. I hate it. Oh no. Oh no. Don't get that! Don't get— Damn it! It literally felt like 2 hands were holding. Read my last comment about mine. I try to explore my dream world and try to fly, but it would get old and I wish I wasn't aware, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Try to fly. I would prefer not to fly in my dreams. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Alright, guys. Listen, it's getting late. I'm tired. I really appreciate you guys watching me tonight. Really means a lot to me. Thank you, for the donation. Really means a lot. Really goes a long way. I really appreciate you. So, thank you. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll be back probably around 9 or 10 a.m. And I hope you're well. And stay safe, everyone. And I'll talk to you soon.